In the evening on July 18, 2023, an officer from the Lakewood Police Department in Ohio was working an off-duty job at an Aldi grocery store when he witnessed an individual shoplifting. The incident report narrative indicates that the officer witnessed the suspect walk into the store with a plastic bag, observed him place at least one item within, and soon after witnessed him attempting to leave the store without paying. After confronting the alleged shoplifter, tensions quickly escalated into a dangerous situation. Security footage shows that the officer grabs the suspect's wrist after a short conversation. This security footage was captured after the fact by an official who recorded the playback on a computer screen with his body camera. Comments during this screen recording are heard by who appears to be a store manager and a police official.
He's making sure to hold on to that bag, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
There's plenty of people to make sure they were recording it, but nobody went to help him.
This particular position the suspect has the officer in is referred to as a guillotine chokehold. In competitive fighting, this move is known to quickly restrict blood and airflow, causing an opponent to either tap out or pass out. In a situation with no referee, this can quickly become deadly.
Somebody help! Somebody help! Somebody help! Help out here! I need help. I wasn't stealing. You were. You walked in and walked right out. Yeah, I was trying to steal you. Come on. Let's go. You're going now. Help. Bro, Let's go. I'm stuck. I wasn't stealing. Lay down. It's over. Lay down. Just chill. Lay down. I wasn't stealing. I wasn't resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Here, on my back. I wasn't stealing. Sorry.
You gotta be kidding.
I wasn't stealing.
Liar.
I didn't take anything. Sorry.
Guillotine hold is not a good idea, bro. Poor guy's lips are purple. What are you trying to...
I wasn't.
His lips are purple. Alright.
Sorry.
That was the wrong way to go.
I was trying to tell him.
Stop!
I'm trying to step.
Step still!
My knee.
Don't give a damn about your knee after all that.
I didn't mean to do any of that.
You didn't mean to.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Knock it off.
I wasn't stealing at all.
HD 62, I need officers up here at Aldi.
My stuff.
You'll get sorted out, bro.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah, now you got a robbery charge.
Robbery.
Robbery.
I didn't really.
You didn't have
I
to.
didn't do anything wrong. I didn't take anything.
Hey, you alright, my guy?
You okay, man?
Are you alright?
I need you.
Are both of his hands controlled?
You okay?
Are both of his hands controlled?
I got them both in cuffs. I'm just not doing anything with them until I
I just want to make sure he's not going
get more officers here.
I'm not going in.
Just chill. Yo, you should have just talked to him.
I was trying to tell him. He thought I took something.
You did?
Yo, like, listen, if you're in cuffs,
I didn't.
you'll sort it out.
I was trying to. I don't know.
You panic because he put you in cuffs, but just sort it out. Just talk to people. Just talk. It'll all sort it out. It's not going to get bad.
I don't.
Fight, bro. Just him out.
He's good. I don't know what's going on, man. He could have played something.
Mikey, I got him.
You have a cuff on. You have 2 cuffs on.
No, we're not getting any cuffs off you right now.
All right, can I do that? I didn't do anything, man. Hey.
All right, rest guards to slow it down.
I didn't do anything.
All right, ready? I got one set on because I had one arm on and he started fighting.
I didn't fight.
Listen, I'm not talking to you.
I didn't fight. I was wondering, like, wait.
Watch my glasses over there.
I got it.
Here, you got this bomb in my car.
Search him down first.
Spread your legs, man.
I don't know. He thought I was
Really?
fighting with.
Fighting? You weren't?
Spread your legs.
Really?
I really wasn't.
Hold still.
I am.
Do not move.
I wasn't fighting. I was trying to tell you. Are you jumping?
Good thing my body camera went on, huh?
I'm trying to tell him I'm not. Please stop.
I need to find my glasses. Well, all in this middle section here.
He's about to go out. He's actually calling to us for help.
My glasses go.
She's calling.
I'll be on. Oh, the manager's not here.
All right. Need an ambulance or anything? Man, that guy went wild.
I'll be alright, I think. Holy shit. This is the all-out fight. All-out brawl. I just couldn't get. Yeah, braces there. Here, there.
Can you just take some pictures of Ralphie?
Thanks.
Moments after the scuffle, over a half-dozen civilians have volunteered to either assist, congratulate, thank, or check in on the officer for a job well done. It appears a lot of good Samaritans want to see justice served in this case. While walking back onto the scene, the officer notices numerous items on the ground. At this point in time, the officer is aware of at least one item having been stolen from Aldi. However, further investigation will soon be conducted to figure out where the rest of the items came from.
Well, I don't know if this probably is not here. He might have got this somewhere because he came in with a bag. He had a few things in it. I don't know. My ear's not bleeding or nothing, is it? Feels like it's fucked up.
Let me take a picture of that. So I some scratches on it.
Are you sure you're good? They said you were almost choked out.
He had me in a good spot. That was doing everything he could not to let him go.
You need checked out?
I think probably does hurt, huh?
Your chest is all right?
My chest is all right. I got asthma. That's giving me a problem right now, but
You have nothing.
I got an inhaler, so.
They said your lips were turning blue. They said you.
I don't know. I was holding on to the so hard. And I was just screaming, help, help, somebody help. And I couldn't get to the radio because I had him like this around his waist and legs up against the cart. When he walked out, I could see the Pringles thing. When I approached him, he had that Slim Jims thing in there. I'm like, he's got more than that. He's got to. So I stopped him, and then I bought it down there, Like, they don't sell those Slim Jim things anywhere else but here. I think it'll be all right. It's all moving, so I'm just going to run to the car and get my inhaler real quick. So luckily, this kicked on at some point, so it's got some of it on there. Robbery. Yeah, robbery.
We looked in the crap aisles or whatever.
Right.
I don't see any of that.
Okay, then he just grabbed those 2 food items and walking out. And I figured he had to have more because his bags are loaded.
Yeah.
All that for a bag of Slim Jims and a freaking thing of, well, he's got warrants and shit too.
I mean, I totally get it. I love Pringles.
And Pringles, how do you go wrong?
You had your headlock for a very long time.
I know, there's burns from sliding across the ground trying to hold on. Did you step in and help?
I did.
Because I was
Yeah, I'm in here a lot. I see you. So I saw the guy walk in with the bag. He walked down, walked right up, and walked out with the Pringles. You could see the Pringles bag just sticking out.
The Pringles can, and then approached him, and I knew he had something else in there, plus all the other shit. So yeah, I don't know how much longer I was going to be holding on to him. So I really do appreciate it. Dude, I really appreciate it again. Thank you very much.
You guys stay safe.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your help.
I'm sorry you went through that, dude. That is scary.
But I don't know how much longer I'm on to him with.
Oh my God. I was fighting. I was fighting a hold of your gun.
Well, that was when somebody said I'm not worried about. He was worried about that. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm worried about.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm glad you're all right, dude.
I do appreciate you stepping in. You don't have any clue how much I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely, man. Happy to do it. All right.
Robbery, assault, and failure sting as well.
Police reports indicate that the officer suffered from asphyxiation during the scuffle, resulting in redness around his neck, abrasions, swelling, and a small cut. The officer went to the Lakewood Emergency Department to get medically cleared, where it was discovered he had petechia, or blood capillaries in both of his eyes that had burst from the pressure of the chokehold. This is commonly observed in autopsies where the victim is strangled to death. After his arrest, police reports detail they found drug paraphernalia related to cocaine within the suspect's plastic bag. The bag contained 2 known stolen items from Aldi, a can of Pringles and a package of turkey jerky, valued at a total of $6.28. Police reports indicate that within the bag was also a screwdriver set, a walkie-talkie set, and a couple voltage testers, suspected to be from Home Depot, valued at over $100. It is not confirmed if those items were also stolen. Police reports also shared that the suspect had an active warrant for failing to appear for larceny and 3 other active warrants related to theft, obstructing official business, and criminal trespass. He also had a previous protection order against him. At the time of his arrest, he was considered homeless. The suspect was charged with 1 count of felony assault as a first-degree felony, 1 count of aggravated robbery as a first-degree felony, 2 counts of robbery as a second and third-degree felony, 3 counts of strangulation as a second, third, and fifth-degree felony, and 1 count of resisting arrest as a first-degree misdemeanor. No charges were related to drug paraphernalia. He entered a plea of not guilty for all counts. A cash bond was set for $50,000, which he would never post. He called for a reduced bond amount to $10,000 roughly 3 weeks after his arrest, but records indicate the court never addressed his request. On November 7, 2023, nearly 4 months after his arrest, the suspect took a plea deal. He was convicted on 1 count of felony assault as a first-degree felony, 1 count of strangulation as a second-degree felony, and 1 count of robbery as a second-degree felony. All other charges were dismissed. For this, he was sentenced 3 to 4.5 years in prison, with 1.5 years to 3 years of probation. He is responsible for paying nearly $500 in court fees. He was granted 110 days of jail credit for his sentence, and official paperwork expects a release date in July of 2026. Roughly a week after his sentence, the suspect attempted to withdraw his guilty plea in a handwritten letter. He cited insufficient counsel, sharing he was not within mental coherency, as he did not take medication that morning. This motion was ultimately denied by the court, sealing his
use of force decision, which is control holds, which falls into the moderate category, which is limited force when he grabs his wrist. Now in the moderate force, which is control holds, less than lethal, your taser, and then lethal, which is your firearm. Now the officer unfortunately fell to the ground with the suspect. He could not use a taser or a baton because soon the suspect goes for a chokehold. And thank goodness this officer did not go unconscious, because he could have went for the officer's gun, and we are taught in the academy to always retain your weapon. Now this officer calls for help, which is a great idea because in my opinion, I believe the officer knew this is now potentially a deadly situation. Now these 2 brave men stepped in and helped. Get these men a commendation, because a lot of times people will walk by and watch like they're watching an old episode of Cops. Now this officer was brave and stayed in the fight, which is exactly what you're supposed to do, and got this guy into custody.